What's up, guys? Welcome back to my first NHL 18 video of the season. That's right, we're done with NHL 17. It's history, alright? I ended off with a bang with 7 days in a row streaming it to grind to get affiliate. If you don't follow me on Twitch, you better, because I'm going to be streaming a lot of NHL 18 going forward.
Oh no. Oh, Saad for the win.
End the game. End the game. Be the hero.
Let's go! Let's go!
Oh
yes!
my god!
Why is Saad so good?
Let's go!
In the meantime, we are jumping into all trades accepted with the Vegas Golden Knights. Yes, that's right. I could have done this in NHL 17, but of course I would have had to create the team. So we have new rosters, we have a new team, we have a new franchise mode in NHL 18, and we're gonna test it out. All right. So my plans for the Vegas All Trades Accepted is to do one classic with their standard regular real life roster, then one where we actually get to perform the expansion draft myself and see how I would have picked the team, and then we're also going to do another one with a 30-second totally different team, maybe Toronto's second team, who knows. I think that's my front runner idea, so look for at least 3 exciting new videos for this All Trades Accepted series. But for this one, we're jumping into Classic with the current authentic Vegas Golden Knights, so let's do it. Alright, so let's see if GM TDI can actually take a team to the Stanley Cup. I don't think Vegas is the team to do it, but you know, you never know. You never know what's going to happen in accepting all trades. So in terms of the settings, salary cap's the big one. We're going to leave it on this time because Vegas has a crap ton of salary cap. Waivers are off, meetings off, but morale on, because we still want players to dynamically upgrade or downgrade based on their performance. And CPU trades on, of course. Edit lines off, because I want to take control of that this time. Another option for the series could be where I draft my team via fantasy draft and then see what happens in the accepting all trades concept. So if you guys want to see that, then vote in the poll yes or no, whether you want to see me take on an accepting all trades fantasy draft edition. So most of these settings are similar to NHL 18. You'll obviously want trade notifications on, meeting notifications off, morale meetings off, and this one is the new edition, which is huge. I've been complaining about it all last year in the series, and now they finally addressed it. Scouting assignment warning off. This will help speed up the sim so much. Now that the settings are all done, there's nothing left to do but jump into the season with the 31st NHL team of the Vegas Golden Knights. So keeping salary cap on, and we're getting into it. I guess I can take some time to show you guys around the new franchise mode menu. The big thing this year was having everything a click away, so you don't have to dive deep into sub-menus. You've got the calendar, the full calendars right here. You can see your upcoming games for the week. You can see your divisional standings right here, so you don't have to even jump in. Same with your team leader and points is right here. You can edit your lines straight from here as well. And then you can go into team management, and literally everything's right here. So the first thing we always do is edit the trading block here, and it's going to be pretty similar to what we had in 17. So we're going to put the top value items on the trade block, and in Vegas's case, it's their first round picks for the next 2 years and James Neal. And we'll obviously try to update this as trades come in. Say we get rid of these 3 items or one of them, then we'll replace them with whatever the next highest value player is, just so we can you know, get some really interesting trades going. Surplus and wants are all the same. Surplus everything, and then wants is max 35 years old, at least 78 overall. So start off the year, we're running with the following lines: Marchessault, Shipachyov, Neal. It's like a third line, a good third line, or a bad second line at best. Perron, Carlson, Smith, Lindbergh, Eakin, Haula, Roy, Bellemare, Grabowski. So we're going to struggle to score goals right off the bat, but you never know with the trades that are going to roll in. Then on D, we have Garrison, Merrill, oh god, Spiza, McNabb, Schmidt, and Theodore. So old and young again. I mean, no standout guys at all. And then our goalie's Fleury. He's our best player. Hopefully he carries us potentially to the playoffs. It's I'd say it's 50-50, But I also want to know what you guys think in the poll up above. Let me know whether you think the Vegas Golden Knights will miss the playoffs, whether they'll make the playoffs but get eliminated, or will we win the Stanley Cup? Let me know in the poll above. But without further ado here, let's go through the preseason and see if we get any trades right off the bat. Alright, so 4-3 in the preseason is not bad. Pacific Division is going to be tough. I mean, Edmonton's got McDavid, Sharks are always good, and Ducks are always good as well. So let's see what we can do in the first month here, and let's see what trades are going to roll in. Ooh, wow. Wow! What is this? This has got to be one of the worst trades I've ever seen in this series. We're giving up Marchessault, Spiza, and Lindbergh for Arturi Lehkonen, who must have some crazy trade value or something in this game. Unbelievable. His trade value alone is worth, again, obviously a little bit less than these three guys, but holy crap. Okay, well, we got to take it. And we just lost 3 roster players like that. So that's not very good. What? Okay, we're getting Emelin back, actually. We picked him up and then we traded him to Nashville. Now he's back for Eric Haula. So we replaced Spiza with Yemelin, but we lose Haula. I don't like it, but gotta take it. Oh no. Oh my goodness. What? We're getting picked apart. Oh my god, we lose Fleury and Riley Smith. Probably 2 of our best players in exchange for Hjalmarsson, who's a good defenseman, but I don't think he's worth our starting goalie and Riley Smith. Oh my god. We're shedding a lot of cap though. But yikes. Okay. This one might be considered an upgrade just because, I mean, Zajac's got better potential and he can play first line minutes for Cody Eakin. So, I mean, 2 centers, I think it's an upgrade on paper, so, I mean, we'll take it just because it's 1 year. Okay, this is not looking good. 7-14-4. We're way below 500 here. Let's see if we can do anything with the lines. Okay, so our first line, overall-wise, is stayed pretty much the same. It was Smith, now it's Perron, but, I mean, our depth just got destroyed. We have 3 85s. Pulkkinen, Clarkson, and Alex Tuck. Belmar, oh my god. Lehkonen, the big man, is playing second line minutes as a 78. Zajac is, for some reason, okay, we're gonna have to switch that a little bit. There you go. Okay, it looks a bit better. In terms of defense, Hjalmarsson 86. So there's our top tier defenseman, even though Hjalmarsson is not top tier himself. With Garrison, Merrill, Yemelin, McNabb, just a slow, really slow defense core. And then our goalie's probably the worst part. 81 Pickard to start with 69 nice Maxime Lagasse behind him. And if they're rotating, it's just a nightmare. No surprise, we're last in our division. Only 2 points behind Vancouver, though, with the game on hand, so we could avoid being last in the league. Let's go through another month, see if anything can improve. Trade? Trade? Yep, trade. Okay. We lose Belmar and a couple 5th round picks, but we got Cody Franzen, so that might help up our D-core a little bit, and I'm not too mad about losing Belmar, so I'm not too mad about this one. I don't know if you guys are noticing, but the sim times in franchise mode are a lot faster. Of course, can't really see if you get interrupted, but we take on Luke Shen for 4th round pick, so a free defenseman in the context of this series, I'll take it. Yeah, so like I was saying, the sim times in this in franchise mode are, I would say, around 2 times faster, which is very good. Helps me save time and speed up the recording process and editing and everything. And yeah, so I'm really impressed with how franchise mode's looking this year. Another defenseman. Okay, so we lose England for Schuster. Now Schuster's better. They're both slow, but I think Schuster's better on paper than England. The hometown boys getting traded away. We gotta take it. Sorry, Derek. So yeah, I don't think there's any coming back from this season. It's just a write-off. Let's try and at least beat the Arizona one, because that was pretty terrible. So here we go. We have a fringe starter coming back. Get rid of Clayton Stoner and Derek Roy for a fringe starter. I mean, I mean, he's probably an upgrade over that 69 overall goalie, but still not good. Oh, we lose. No, Nate Schmidt, one of our promising young defensemen. I think he's only like 78 overall right now, so on paper, he's not really contributing too much. Roussel, he's alright, depth forward, so nothing really to this trade. Yep, no more trades. Yeah, this season's a total write-off. We are at 50 points. Let's see if we can break 60 by the end of the year. I don't think there's any point in switching the lines. So let's just go through the playoffs and get this episode done quick. This might set the bar for the worst season on accepting all trades. Unless we go on a win streak, of course. Near the end of the season, we're on a 5-game win streak. And then it gets broken by San Jose, of course. We were pretty much an AHL team, like a glorified AHL team. So we definitely did not make the playoffs. So we can quickly sim through the rest of the season and see who won the cup. We stayed behind Vancouver by 2 points through the entire season. Unbelievable. So they just edge us out. And we also finished last in the conference. I expect maybe also last in the league. Edmonton destroyed the league, 55 wins, 118 points. I expect that's the President's Trophy. No real surprises, actually. In terms of the entire league, Edmonton, yes, did take the Presidents, with Buffalo coming in second. Wow. Ike Daddy must have carried them. Wow, 113 points. Okay, Pitt, Washington, New York, they're always good. Sharks, Ducks, yeah. Flyers did well. Panthers did well. Again, this year's Toronto, wow. LA with 88 points made the playoffs. Yet Islanders with 94 points failed to make it. So the East was very strong this year. And there are actually two teams worse than us. Okay. Well, that's something. That's consolation prize at least. Tampa sucks, and Ottawa sucks apparently. Now, on a team level, I mean, for a terrible season, Shipachop actually did really, really well. He went up by 2 overall, so that's good. Neil went down by 4 overall. I guess that's what happens when you put him on the trade block. So he almost got a point per game. That's pretty good. But then it falls off pretty drastically. Neil, Perron, Carlson, 50 points. Wow, 130 goal scorer in Neil. So yeah, we were short on goals this season. And our goaltending was terrible. This 69 overall goalie played 12 games for us and won only 2. RIP. And then Pickard played 55 and lost majority of them. So I mean, what are you going to do? Can't really complain when you have to accept all trades. The goalies for the entire league, Talbot got the most wins with Edmonton. No surprise there. He played 68 games. Corey Crawford played 74 games. Holy. And I have auto-rotate on. So goalies are playing a lot of games this year. Save percentage, goals against. Who's got some great stats? Crawford, yeah, he played a lot of games, but his stats aren't that great. Lehner might be the Vezina candidate. Those are incredible goalie stats. He played 62 games also. Holy. Looking at the forwards, Patty Kane takes the Art Ross once again. Beats out McDavid. McDavid has another 100-point season, though. Wow. 2 100-point seasons back-to-back. Ovi, 3rd place. Again, the only 50-goal scorer. He's consistently in the sim getting 50 goals. McDavid's up at 95 overall. Wow. Tavares Taves, look at that. He's 90 overall and 6th in forward scoring. 5th, sorry. Yeah, I can count. That's 5. Luch benefit from playing with McDavid. Of course, 30-goal season. Eichel carried, yeah, 80 points. And then defenseman Falk, 77 points. Wow, almost point per game. And still only at 86 for some reason. Doughty did well. Burns. Where the hell is Carlson? Eric Carlson, where are you? 50 points. That's terrible by your standards. Let's look at the playoffs matchups here. Chicago versus Minnesota. That'll be a good one. It's always a good series between them. Dallas versus Calgary. Should be interesting. I don't think there's much of a rivalry there. Sharks, Ducks will be good. Oilers and Kings haven't had much of a recent rivalry, so should be good. Rangers, Pens, yep, that'll be good. Caps and Flyers. Wings and Panthers, that'll be interesting. And Sabres and Montreal. So some interesting playoff matchups. Stuff, a lot of ones that we haven't seen yet in this series. So let's go through to the first week in June and see who's going to take the cup. My prediction, I'm going to take Buffalo. I'm going to say Eichel carries Buffalo to a win. And yeah, they raise the cup before Edmonton does. Wow, that's controversial. That's a hot take if I ever seen it. All right, so I was wrong. Let's see how wrong I was. The Stanley Cup champs are the San Jose Sharks, and they call their cup the Bakersfield Condors, which are the Oilers affiliate. And Buffalo gets swept in the first round by Montreal. Wow, okay. So I guess Lehner couldn't carry them past the regular season, so fair enough. San Jose made quick work of all their opponents except for Minnesota, who pushed them to 7, but then they went into the finals and beat Montreal in 5 games. So yeah, it was a quick Stanley Cup run, but congrats to San Jose Sharks. They finally get their playoff success after getting beaten by the Penguins a couple years ago. So last thing we need to do before we end off this episode is check the awards. So of course, Sharks are the champs, and President's Trophy Oilers, as we saw, and these two were the Stanley Cup finalists. Player awards: Art Ross, Kane we saw, Hart, Kaner as well, Norris, Falk, leading point man. Bing goes to Kane, okay. Calder, Dylan Strome, okay, he'll be one to watch this year. I'm surprised. I wonder if Clayton Keller played this year. So Strome takes it, but my pick for the actual NHL season is Clayton Keller to win the Calder. Conn Smythe, Martin Jones, stood on his head in the playoffs, I assume. Vezina, there we go. I'm good at predicting the Vezina in this series. Lehner gets it, wins the Vezina with those crazy stats I showed you guys. Jennings as well. Masterton, Mark Mathot. Selke goes to Getzlaf. Interesting. Wow. I don't think he's really ever been in contention in real life, so that's interesting to see him there. Win the Bergeron Trophy. Ted Lindsay, Kaner, and Richard Ovi with 55 goal seasons. So that about wraps up this series. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys are ready for a lot more NHL 18 content, both on YouTube and on Twitch. Again, if you don't follow me on Twitch, you better go do so. Links are in the description or right here for your convenience, guys. All right, so I'll talk to you guys soon, maybe in the next All Trades Accepted. Let me know what kind of content you want to see uploaded to this channel in terms of NHL 18, because I'm going to be uploading a lot in September and October especially. So I hope you guys enjoyed once again. Drop a like if you did. Subscribe for more, and until next one, I'll see you guys then. I don't have an outro song yet, so this will have to do.